Dita, do you want to make your comments first and then let Jan respond to any of the ones she'd like to respond to afterwards? Go ahead, Azita.
Okay. Well, where do I start? I'm going through a very traumatic time because I've just had a fourth grandchild born, and it's not going very smoothly. My daughter's in hospital and she's not very well, and of course I'm really stressed out, and I get to the point um, that I'm not coping very well, and then it comes to me. That's all thinking. It's all, it's a bit like the war. If there's no thinking about it, is it happening? So my question is, when I get into a bit of a state and then pull myself up and stop and sort of, if I'm walking, for example, it's just walking or it's just seeing. And I think, is that trying to control the realities, or is it that a good thing to just remind yourself, be here now? Just be here now and forget about everything that I'm just going round and round in my head. So it certainly helps with the out of control feeling, but it's almost like I'm trying to control the situation, if you know what I mean.
What I should do to help,
Mm.
whether I should walk or do this or that. Let's see how Jan would like to respond to this, and also
Okay.
Can I just make a brief comment first, though?
Yeah.
Azita, I think it's normal to react in that way if things aren't going well. Obviously, normal reaction is to want to control, to change the situation, shall we say. So I wouldn't be too worried about that because no amount of studying the Dhamma now is going to stop the accumulated tendency for that to happen. However, the more understanding is developed, the more appreciation there is, as you have already, that that can't there can't be control of these situations. It is only thinking. And so that's just it is. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Well, again, kusala is good and akusala is not good. That's all one can say. um, but the mental anguish is an accumulated tendency that we are stuck with for now. So we need to accept a certain level of that. To use Prakash's words, accept, but to appreciate that a certain level of that is unavoidable.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm aware of that. And it's just it works, when I stop and say, this is all there is. Suddenly that anxiety and panic is disappears for a moment or two. So
Yeah.
I yeah. So I don't
It
know if
can
that's
be,
the Dhamma. Yeah, is that Dhamma
yeah.
helping? I don't know.
And I'm sure there's, even though it's only for a moment or two, I'm sure there's a longer term influence of that useful reminder that is not readily apparent because, as you say, the anxiety or stress returns, but it doesn't mean it's the same as it would have been had there not been a reminder.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the anxiety would have just continued on and stuff. Yeah. Okay, John. Thank you.
Maybe spiraled out of control, whereas,
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, would have in my case, definitely. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank
Sorry to hear about your daughter's difficulties in birth, but anyway, hope she makes a good recovery. Thanks.
Yeah.
I pass over to Ajahn now. Thank you.
Yes, so do I. Okay, thanks, John.
Is they expecting now?
Oh, well, is there? Well, I'm always expecting some sort of stress going on because the family situation hasn't finished. So, yes, there is expecting that I'm going to feel quite stressed at times.
What can you do?
Oh, well, as I was saying before, it is when that's happening, because it's very unpleasant. I remind myself that it is just what it is, and that there's nothing I can do. It's arisen already, and if I remind myself, look, just stop. What is real here and now? That helps very briefly. And then back to, well, I may have calmed down a bit and thinking a little bit straighter after that about what I can do.
What
So,
what are they? Are they you?
well, there's no me, so it's just by conditions these happen.
Do you wish to have a no me?
No, I wish to have me and be more helpful for my daughter.
Impossible as long as it's the me. Nothing
Mm,
can help. Nothing can be helpful at all to
right.
understand. That's right.
Yes.
Be true to the truth. When time comes, it's time to understand the accumulation of such moment to arise.
Mm,
It's there already to be known. Otherwise, how can we cope, or how can there be understanding of any situation as no one and no self at all? No expectation for any moment in the future, because life is so short. It can end right now.
yes, it
No,
could.
yeah, no time to wish it to be there in such and such situation. Who knows? The understanding has to be right now, not just postpone it or wish to have it in such circumstances or
Mm,
situation.
mm, mm. Well, I guess, it's also, it comes along with unpleasant feeling, a lot of this stress. So none of us like unpleasant feeling. But if it was pleasant, I probably wouldn't even be talking about it.
Yeah. And what
Mm,
about the understanding that even unpleasant feeling is conditioned?
yes,
See,
yes,
that's
yes,
why we
Sajan.
listen again and again, not just for that particular circumstance or in situation at all, but any time,
Mm,
present or
yeah,
unpleasant, no matter it's strong akusla or very little akusla, it's there to be known. No selection at all. It's the test of right understanding. How much is there to understand the truth that
mm,
you would like to change or would like to have it less or more? See, always very deep I, clinging to I, and whatever is there as something, not just a reality. That's why
mm,
understanding the most precious moment, understanding the truth, even
mm,
if so very little, it can be developed, and it has to develop in its own way, from very little to be a little more, a little more, a little more. No expectation or postpone it to arise so very great in such situation. That is only wrong thinking. Wishing is there, clinging is there, ignorance is there.
mm,
If there is such wishes on and on, it hinders the understanding the truth. Even that is a Dhamma, wholesome or unwholesome, ignorance or understanding. So,
mm,
right understanding develops in any situation, not just prepare for it to arise in such time. So,
yes, yeah. That really is the beauty of the Buddhist teachings, that no matter what is happening, that if it's real, it can be known, whether it's pleasant or very unpleasant.
and how can be such what you said? It has to be from now.
Mm, yes, yes, Ajahn. We have to listen again and again for the knowledge to become stronger.
Be a little more understanding,
Yes.
unknowingly, how it will more, little more.
Yes.
That's the way it is.
Yes. Yes, Ajahn.
Patience, see, to understand, not try to have the good time for you.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Ajahn. Great to hear these words.
And it reminds me about the sutta about the mustard seed and the woman who'd lost her child and went to every house and found everyone had lost a dear relative. Everyone had been through their own stressful trauma. I had a situation a couple of weeks ago when I was scammed. Lots of money gone, bank cards all cancelled, no online banking. And then I talked to other swimmer friends. Everyone had their own experience, their own story. And it is just daily life now, thinking, lots of unpleasant feeling, lots of worry, unexpected, shocking how much strong, unpleasant feeling there is. But this is it. Always the unexpected. We never know what will be. And just after I'd had the experience, we were having a Zoom discussion and I was helping others or sharing the Dharma, and then totally forgot about me and my story at those moments. It's just the thinking at this moment. But
well,
also,
I'd just like to add, the baby is fine. It's my daughter that's not very well. So, yeah. But the baby
very best wish.
Thank you. Yeah.
And very best wishes for your daughter.
Thank you. Thanks, Sarah.
The metta and kindness and understanding will be the best help to her.
Yes. Yes.
And we find everyone here has their difficult story, like Anne's worries about her husband and yours about your daughters, and Bates about his patience. But it is.
And I have to make one more comment, Sarah. As you said, now, whenever the story impacts you, like you lost a whole lot of money, then it is very difficult to understand that it's a story. Then there is so much of I have to do something. There's anger, and I have to do this, I have to do that, and so much of things that it looks so real that. But then in the conventional reality, it is there. No, you need to be careful next time, or you need to learn something, or we need to all. So in conventional reality, somebody hits me in a story, then I do feel very bad, or I cannot say it's a story, then it's real for me.
It's all about me. Fortunately, everything was sorted out eventually, but very time consuming and a lot of trouble. And it seems conventionally there's so much that I have to do, but it's still just life in a moment, thinking with dosa, clinging, what shall I do? So yes, life goes on as usual. You go to the hospital, you do your work. Azita does what she can for her child. I spend a lot of time at different banks and so on. But it's just a moment, just seeing, just hearing, just thinking. It's just a moment. That's all. In truth, no Sarah, no money, no bank, no daughter, no hospital, just seeing, hearing, and moments of clinging to pleasant objects, moments of aversion to unpleasant objects, but particularly to the story. And no one likes the unpleasant feeling, but what about the pleasant feeling? But it's just now. The story is just a story from moment to moment. But the clinging grasps on so quickly to the idea of something and someone. Let's see, we've just got a few minutes. So Jan, would you like to say anything further?
True to the truth is that I, or anything, or anyone. Otherwise, There can never be the understanding of the reality of truth of this moment at all. Is there someone now? Seeing sees one, hearing hears one. So where's I? Is there I? In truth, that's why be true to the truth. Satya Bharami, in order to realize the truth, because ignorance cannot understand the truth of anything at all. It does not understand that which appears as only that which impinges on the eye, base, and gone. That's why hearing again and again, this is the only way to gradually let go the great clinging to that as someone or something, the source of the world, the source of dukkha, because nothing is permanent and death can be right now. So what about the money, the bank, the fame, the loss? All gone. So it's all gone as soon as it has arisen. Each moment. Is it true? Because death can come any moment, even right now. What about the whole story of this world? Gone. In truth, each moment. And what is so true is so very precious. Each moment, whatever we take for permanent or atta, in truth, anatta, nothing's there after it's gone. So develop understanding from hearing, considering, and that is the only way to have firm confidence, no matter the wrong words or wrong deeds has been heard or thought about. Not anyone or adamas, no matter fame or loss, each moment. And this is the only way to develop right understanding, to let go ignorance and clinging to that as someone, as something, the world of atta, begin to be the world of anatta in truth. Begin the world of anatta. Little by little. Sadhika.
สวัสดีค่ะขอบคุณค่ะขอบคุณมากค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับท่านอาจารย์สวัสดีครับ
Thank
very
you,
much.
Ajahn. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.
Thank you everybody
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Good to see you all.
Good to see you, Anne. Best wishes, Azita and Anne.
Thank you. Bye-bye. See you next week.
Yes, we can discuss more about the worldly conditions next time. Yeah.
Who knows what they'll be.
So, yeah. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
สวัสดีค่ะอาจารย์ Thank you อาจารย์ Zona Saran everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye, Tom. Hi, Kati.